Hello everyone, this is Minty Fries, and let's make some more 3D printed Pokemon cards. As always, we will 3D model, print, and paint them. Today we are making Graveler, Zapdos, and the Pokedex item. And funnily enough, there's been a trend on TikTok where loads of people have been printing my cards, so there's finally been some interest in these things. Big shout out to these users who started printing them in the last month. I left links in the description, so definitely go follow them all on the socials. This person even posted a YouTube video about them, and I love their painting work. I think the trend to print them was primarily started by Joel1007 and Crafty Kid 3D, and I actually made today's Zapdos card for Crafty Kid to print since it's his favorite Pokemon. He made a version of it with a beautiful glitter black and gold filament combination. As if that weren't enough, he also made a giant version of it. You know, I never even thought to print a giant Pokemon card. I'll have to start doing that. Here are the completed 3D models. I then queue them up on my ℙ𝕠𝕠𝕟 Mars 2 printer. Here are the raw prints. And after cutting away the supports like so, we get this. Let's get painting. I first started making these printable cards in 2018 when I made them into this fidget spinner. Crazy to think I've been making them for 4 years at this point. Back then I didn't know nearly as much about 3D modeling as I do now, so these three were nothing special. Especially this god-awful Charizard, what was I thinking? I then didn't make any new cards until 2020 when I kicked off this series. And I want to say two things. For one, if you have a 3D printer, please feel absolutely free to print my cards. They are all on my Thingiverse page for free, and I put a link to all of them in the description. For that matter, please feel free to print any of the other models I've posted. I just adore seeing other people post my prints. Second thing is, I am totally open to doing user-requested cards if you want to hop in the comments and suggest something, but I'm only really interested in doing the original first-gen cards from the 90s since I'm not personally interested in Pokemon past the second generation. Alright, here are the new cards. We now have 18 of them. Between making my custom Missing No card for my last video and making this Pokedex trainer card, I feel pumped to make a greater variety of these things. Besides making the original fighter cards, I'd like to start incorporating more item and trainer cards into the mix, and more custom designed ones like the Missing No card. Graveler is looking like he's fervently considering the old maxim, rolling stones gather no moss. Zapdos looks like she wants to spend all day making terrifying thunderstorm blizzards with Articuno here. And the Pokedex card looks like it wants to use its advanced artificial intelligence to identify common magical animals that a 12-year-old boy has never heard of despite being an immense Pokenerd. Seriously, how does Ash not know about, like, Caterpie, even though he grew up in Pallet Town and wanted to be a Pokemon trainer his whole life? Why does he need the world's most advanced Palm Pilot to tell him that a caterpillar can shoot string? Well, thanks for joining, and I hope you're all looking forward to many more of these cards in the future. I might start to do shorter videos with just one card at a time. Not really sure at this point, but we'll see how it goes. Have a minty fresh day.